which had been in use since 1960.
So Mali has dropped French as official language, which has been for a long time. They have French as official language for a very long time. What I realized myself, like most African countries, they don't actually have their own language. They have other uh, preferred language, which is like some countries have Portuguese, some country have English, some country have French. But it happened this year, like French, Mali is dropping French from being official language to like they want to replace it with something else. Like people said, okay, they want to embrace their culture, they want to embrace the tradition or honoring their culture, blah blah. But the idea of dropping it from being official language, I think people would not agree because you have teach this language for a long, very long time, and now all of a sudden you want to completely abolish or remove it from your being official language. That's I think like most people would not agree. Or personally, I think like that's crazy idea because children that you've been teaching for a very long time, you know, you know how good like but Mali people are really really good French. Burkina Faso, Guinea Faso, unbelievable how these black guys speak French like crazy like that, you know. But the idea of Mali dropping official language from having French as official, well, I guess that's what they decide. But most our people from motherland, from Africa, don't really have uh, the traditional language as official language. But just dropping it like that after your petition, it's like going to Nigeria today and say, guys, relax for like no, you don't speak English anymore. Like no more English. They're not gonna agree. They're gonna say, nah, you're lying too much, bro. That's like I'm just giving you an example what Mali are doing. You know, if you go to Nigeria today and tell them to not speak English, they're not gonna agree with you because they know they learn English for so long. Like they know they not you can't just drop it completely. Like where you um to change it from it being official language. French is was being taught in Mali, French, Burkina Faso, all these countries in Africa. They learn English. Congo, they know English. They know French so good. They very fluent as well. You see a black guy speaking French like the way they're so good at it. It's good. People from our country, like from our African country, it's like if they just embrace the idea of just being to be multiple language, to be multilingual, that would be fire. They don't have to drop anybody language, but they can just embrace to learn multiple language. Even they can have Chinese to come and learn, so we can communicate with the rest of the world. But now you have a language in your country. Now you want to completely not recognize it and just change it. I just don't. I just don't think people will agree anyway. Because if you learn something for so long, I just give you guys example of how Nigerian would take this one. If someone go and tell them, say, "Hey guys," no. Anyway, man, joke aside, but uh, French are being like this language of French in Mali, Burkina Faso. These black guys, when they're making a presentation and they're speaking, it's really good, man. You know, they can't just change it to something else. You know, they just gotta have it there. They just gotta have it somewhere. Even if they change it from being official language, at least they have it somewhere there, like where it could be like, the second or some they just gotta have it in the country because they know it for so long. If you learn something for so long, all of a sudden you just want to change it. That's not good. Even for the people of the country, the children that learn French, they know it so well. You can't just take that. Anything to do with French language or anything, they just want to change it completely. I embrace the idea of personally, me myself. I tell you, I like the idea of be able to speak multiple language. I like the idea of being able to speak different language. Even right now, we're speaking. I'm trying to learn how to speak Spanish. Espanol. You know, I like Spanish language. I want to learn. I learn it sometime online. Um, the idea of learning multiple languages is awesome. You know, we could have just embraced that idea in the first place, especially people in Mali. They could have embraced the idea of having multiple language. Even they can have, like right now, we can just teach more language. Teach more language. Bring Germany, bring English, bring more language to our country, Africa, so we can learn all of them, any other language. Because, come on, man, that's how we can talk to the other world. I've seen guys on YouTube speaking Chinese. That's it looks it's very impressive to me. The way they're speaking really nice Chinese language, so impressive. And they are the black people. I've seen other guys speaking what Spanish. Oh, very impressive. And those guys in America, in UK, the way they talk in English as well is like I'll be just sitting there watching the guy on YouTube like, talking just English. You know, we don't have to remove anything. Mali, please don't move anything. Don't remove anything. Bring more language to Africa. Bring them. You know, so we can learn. Even bring Chinese. Even I want. You know, so we can learn. We can bring Japanese. Bring Chinese. Bring more language. You know. The idea of removing it? No, don't remove it. I guess, you know, people from my people, my African people. I hope you guys just start to embrace the idea of you don't have to what is it called? You don't have to change your leave your language. That's it. Don't leave your language. Just learn your language, because even in these countries now, kids that just don't trying to learn their language anymore. Like, 'cause they leave it for some reason. I don't know. But, you know, don't limit yourself. Learn more language, you know. Fluence in French. You see guys in UKs and America, like I'm telling you guys, that's really good. Let's all just embrace the idea of having multiple language. Bring more language to Africa. We can cooperate with other people from the world, and then we just learn them. Imagine I speak Chinese right now. I can just switch it up. Imagine I just learn my Spanish and I know already. You know what I mean? You see how awesome would be? And I would switch it up to French, and I'll switch it up to English. And back in I want to speak I can switch it up to my language as well. Like if you know more language, it's good. You know, bring more language to motherland. Okay, don't take no language away from motherland, from Africa. Bring more. Okay. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the podcast, and I'll catch you